All you who bend the bow, encamp against it all around, let none of them escape. Repay her according to her work. Repay her. So what work are you doing, right? What work are you doing on earth? What work are you doing for the Lord? What work are you doing for yourself? Repay her according to her work, according to all she has done, do to her, for she has been proud against the Lord. Proud against the Lord. Ego, right? That's ego. That's speaking ego. Against the Holy One of Israel, verse 30, therefore her young men shall fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off that day, says the Lord. So if you go against God and you try to go against him, you're not going to win. Basically, that's what he's saying here. Verse 31, behold, I am against you, O most haughty one, says the Lord God of hosts, for your day has come, judgment. That time, the time that I will punish judgment. Verse 32, the most proud shall stumble and fall. That's where the ego comes in. That's what he says, okay, I need you guys, let's humble ourselves. We need to continue Babylon's desolation. We continue to humble ourselves every day before the morning, day and night, throughout the day. God, humble me. God, humble me. Praying for what you need to pray for. Do what he's telling you to do. The most proud shall stumble and fall, and no one will raise him up. I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it will devour all around him. Verse 33. Thus says the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel were oppressed, along with the children of Judah. Saying his children, the children of Israel were oppressed, along with the children of Judah, who he was trying to save out of Babylon. They were oppressed, so they were both oppressed. All who took them captive have held them fast. They have refused to let them go. Verse 34. We're still in chapter 50, verse 34. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. Their Redeemer is strong because God is going to come redeem even when you feel captive. Even when you feel, I can't get through this. I feel stuck. I don't know what I'm doing. Their Redeemer is strong. Who's the Redeemer? The Lord of hosts is his name. He will thoroughly plead their case, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. God will deal with your enemies, the enemies that are trying to come against you, accordingly. At the time, he may give you rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. Verse 35, a sword is against the Chaldeans, says the Lord, against the inhabitants of Babylon, and against her princes and her wise men. A sword is against the soothsayers, and they will be fools. A sword is against her mighty men, and they will be dismayed. Verse 37, a sword is against their horses, against their chariots, and against all the mixed peoples who are in their midst. And they will become like women.